Hi, and welcome to Live with Joy. Good morning, and we'll just give it a few moments for everybody to find that post and get on, and we'll go over what we're going to be doing today. As a reminder, all this week we have been doing some different workouts to educate you on the different ways that you can work out, different methods, different drills, different principles. So we've had in the last 3 days, at the beginning of the week, we had our ladder method and drills. We had the EMOM method and drills, and yesterday we did the eccentrics. Okay, so we went slow out of the release of our movements. Today we have what's called a pyramid principle and a drill that you can do with your workouts in order to improve muscle strength and building and growth as well, and just another way to challenge your muscles in a way that you can build your workout and not get bored on doing the same thing all of the time. So when we're talking about a pyramid principle or method of training, we are talking about increasing our weight or the intensity of the exercise that you're doing. And basically you do that, if you think of a pyramid, there it goes up and it goes down, okay? So at the base of the pyramid, when you start, you're gonna be doing more reps and light weights. So you start with light weights and you start with a lot of reps. And then as you go into your next set, you start to go up that pyramid, so you're ascending up, which means you go heavier, but you drop your reps down. So you go a little heavier or more intense, and you decrease the amount of reps that you do. Okay, and you can do as many sets as you want going up, but then you need to come back down the other side, which means as you come back down the other side of that pyramid, you are now going to be decreasing your weight once again, but then increasing your reps. So you'll kind of see how we move along through doing this. So the way that I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it with designated reps. I'm gonna do it with time. So we're gonna decrease our time as we go up, which means you're gonna wind up having less time to do the exercise, so you're gonna do less reps. And then as we come down the other side of that pyramid, we're gonna increase our time back up, which again, is going to increase the amount of reps that we're going to be doing. And you're gonna have the option to change your weights every time. So as every set, as we're going up that pyramid and decreasing the time, you're gonna try to increase your weight or the intensity of the exercise. And as we're coming down, you're gonna decrease your weight or decrease the intensity of the exercise. But once again, if you only have one set of weights, and when we're doing the cardio moves, it's about intensity and increasing or decreasing that intensity. If you're not comfortable increasing that intensity, you're just gonna stay at the intensity level that you feel comfortable with and then come back down or up from there, or stick with the same intensity the entire time, and you're just gonna wind up changing the amount of time that you do the exercises, which means you're changing the amount of reps that you're gonna do. So basically we have 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 15, and then we're gonna go back to 30 and 45, and that is one circuit. And you're only gonna have one exercise in each one of those pyramids, each one of those circuits. So you're only gonna focus on one exercise. You're gonna have 10 seconds in between to change out weights if you're gonna change them, or to just take a little breather in the cardio. You're not gonna have any weights, so you're just gonna get a little breather, and then you're gonna either go more intense or just stick with the same intensity, okay? The goal here is to try to get more intensity if you can. So even if that means going faster and doing the same weight or same movement, then go ahead and do that. But really, when we're doing pyramids, we're thinking about when we're using weight, we're trying to increase the weight and decrease the reps. And then again, as we're descending, we're decreasing the weight and increasing the reps, okay? So you do want to try to change out those weights if you can, but once again, if you only have one set of weights today, it's fine. But this is something that you can educate yourself, something you can bring again to the gym or into your workout when you are working with various weights, okay? All right, so just another method, another way that you can work your training. All right, so we are gonna start to warm it up, and I'll walk you through everything. So we're gonna be alternating basically through a strength combo pyramid and then a cardio pyramid, okay? March it out. Right, left. Right, left. Stand up nice and tall. Get your shoulders down and retract back and engage your center. So right now, just focus on getting that body warmed up. Eight more here, then we'll take it wide. 4, 3, 2, take it wide. Wide march. 8 more. 8, 2, march it in. 8, 4, 3, 2, let's take it wide for 8. 4, 3, 2, march it back in. 4. Let's take it wide. 4. March it in. 4. Take it wide. 4. Let's hold it wide and squat it. Get those elbows bending and those knees bending down and up. Right here, keep the feet flat with the weight to the heels of the feet. Warming up those elbows and those knees. And 2 more, let's slow it up. Down to up for 2, take it down for 2, and up. Down. 2 more times and you pick up your speed. Down for 2, and up. 1 more time. Down. Pick up your speed for 8. Then we'll step back right and left, and reach overhead. 4 more right here. 4 more, press up. 3 more. 2 more. Step back right and left, and reach. Reach and step back. Keep it here. 8 more times. Then we're going to take it wide into that wide squat as we interlock those fingers behind that head or loosely behind the ears. 1 more on each side. Take it wide and interlock here or loosely here. Either way, open the chest, squeeze, and retract the back. 4 more times, down and up. 4, 3, 2, release those hands, wide march, right and left. 4, 3, 2, march it in. 4, 3, 2, take it wide. March it in. 4, take it wide. 4, march it in. 4, take it wide and hold. Hands on those thighs and hinge forward with a flat back. Hold and roll it up halfway. Stretch that spine. Take that flat back down. Roll it all the way up and allow the head to come up last. Roll the shoulders back. All right, so remember, we have 6 sets of everything we're doing today, but the time's going to decrease and then increase back up. 45 seconds, 30 second set, 15 second set, back to 30, back to 45. And we're trying to change the weights if you can each time. If you cannot change the weights, you feel like you need to just stay where you are, that's fine too. I'll remind you, if you're going to change weights, whether we're going up or down, okay? So I'm going to do for our first exercise, we got our combo strength, and I'm going to start with 5 pounds. Then I'm going to be increasing it 8 and then to 10 pounds. What we're going to be doing is taking the weights to the front. We're going to squat and hinge forward, rotating pull for a row, and come up. That is your exercise, and that's all you're going to need to focus on. You got 10 seconds in between each set, whether you change weights or not, or just rest, okay? So grab your lighter weights that you're going to start with, or if you have just that 1 set, just going to grab those weights. Get your shoulders down and back, engage your center. You're going to squat and row for 45 seconds for your first set. Get set, and go, right here. Squat, hold, rotate, pull, and come up. Okay, so your first set, maybe you can go a little bit faster because you have lighter weights. And then as you increase the weight, it's going to get a little bit harder, and you're going to have less time, so you're going to do less reps. And maybe you're going to go slower, which is going to definitely have you doing less reps as well. So that's the goal. Going heavier with each set until you get to that 15-second set. And then we start to decrease the weight and increase that time again, getting more reps in with those lighter weights. And this is a great way to acclimate your body to some heavier weights. Because you only have to do them for less time. Good, get that last one in. Now if you're going to change weights, I'm going to go from my 5s, and I'm going to take it into my 8s. And we got that 30-second set. So same move, shoulders down and back, squat, hold, rotate, pull, and come up. So now I've got those heavier weights, but we also have 15 seconds less on that clock. So you're going to be doing less reps with less time. And that's it. Now I'm gonna go to my 10-pound weights for our final increase in weights, and then we're gonna decrease back down. Shoulders down and back. We only got 15 seconds here, so it's only gonna be up you. Squat, hold, rotate, pull, and come up. And you only have to do that 15 seconds at once. And then we're back to 30 seconds. Good, it's gonna be my last one. I'm gonna switch out back to those 8-pound weights. And back to that 30-second set. We're making our way down right here. Squat, hold, and row. Back to those 8 pounds. So again, you have 6 sets of everything, but you're trying to change your intensity, and you're also decreasing that time and increasing it back. So you're not doing like a minute for all 6. Get that last one in, and we're back to our final set, and I'm back to my 5-pound weights right here. 45-second set. Let's finish it out. Squat, hold, and pull. And again, you could be just using the same weight the entire time, taking a rest in between each set, and then you're just working off increasing, decreasing, and increasing time, and not necessarily that weight. If you decide in your second set that you're not going to be able to increase it in that 15-second set, you don't have to. You just stick with the weight that you have. And same is going to go for cardio. If you can't increase to that next level, then you're going to stick at the level that you feel comfortable with for the next set. You might need to stay at one level the entire time, and that's okay. Good, get that last one in, and breathe, good. All right, resetting that clock right here, and I'm gonna show you that next exercise, which is high knees, okay? So we're gonna start 45 seconds here. Set 2 if you can, increasing here. And set 3, again, only some of you may be able to do this. It's gonna be knee tucks, trying to jump both legs up, okay? If you can't do that, you're just gonna stick with your running knees. Or again, if you need to stay here the entire time, that's fine too. Try to maybe go a little faster as you are increasing that intensity. All right, get set for those knees in 2 and 1. So 45 seconds, we're all right here. Okay, and then you'll decide if you can increase by having those running knees, driving them up a little bit. You can also do just legs in the second set and then add arms for 15 seconds. Okay, if those knee tucks are completely out of reach, just add more intensity by moving the arms a little faster on that last set. Doing exactly the same movement. Good, take your time here. Remember, your 45-second set. Okay, so we don't have any weights to change. Just take a little bit of a rest here. Decide if you're gonna try to go into those higher intensity knees, driving them up faster, get set, and go. So you can do this with arms or without. So you could be here for this set, and then just add the arms on that last set. Knee tucks, if you wanna really go for that intensity on that 15-second set. Drive those knees up, trying to get a little more intense. If you're still staying with these knees, just see if maybe you can go a little faster, okay? Increase your speed. That will make it more intense for you as well, even if you're sticking with same knees the entire time. Breathe. 6 sets of this, you're gonna feel that intensity go up. Now if you can, knee tucks, not do whatever knees you feel comfortable with. So I'm only gonna get a few in, taking a lot of effort to try to get each one in. But there's only 15 seconds, so I'm just gonna do what I can. Go for one more, and that's it, those are done. Going back to drive the knees up with that running motion if you can. Back to 30 seconds right here. Good, breathe, pace yourself as you need to. If you want to make it more of a jog, you can do that as well. 10 seconds. And stop. Good. Breathe. One more set of those low intensity knees. So now we're slowing the pace up. And go. Back here. So now we just want to keep it moving, but we're bringing that intensity down a little bit. So you're trying to change the level to something more intense each time. Whether it be changing those knees into higher knees or into knee tucks, or simply just going faster with this move. Good. And breathe. All right. That one is done. We're going back to a strength combo move. So once again, I'm going to start with my 5-pound weights. It's going to be a lunge and a curl. It's happening at the same time. Now, if the lunge is too much, just tap and curl, right? Step back and curl. So I'm going to go 5s, 8s, and 10s. Again, you can stick with one weight the entire time. We'll only change once on that second set and keep that one for your 15-second set. Get ready for that lunge and curl. In 2 and 1. The good thing about today is that you have only one exercise per circuit to focus on. So you're not switching back and forth. You're not going into another exercise. This is all you have to worry about. And then you just think whether or not you can go heavier for this. Pace yourself on that first set. Remember, 45 seconds. That's where you're going to get the most reps in because you have the most time on that clock. You also have your lightest weight. Good. All right, I'm going to switch out for those 8s. Shoulders down the track back. Gauge your center. 30 seconds. So if you're increasing your weight, you're going to feel it's a little more intense, right? But you don't have to do as many reps of these. Good, last one. And going to that 15-second set, I'm going to increase with some 10-pound weights. Shoulders down and back, engage your center, and go. Only 15 seconds. Have your weights, I'm going to go slower, so I'm really going to get less reps in here. Just going to finish on the other side, and going back to my 8s. Set your position. Back to 30 seconds. And going back to those 5-pound weights on that 45-second set right here to finish up. So you're basically doing 2 sets light, 2 sets medium, and 1 set heavy if you can. That's basically what it all comes down to. Or 2 lower intense sets, 2 medium intense sets, and 1 high intensity set. All right, breathe. And we're going back to a cardio move now. We're gonna take it into our jump squats. The jump squats will only be that 15-second set. Watch me. 45 seconds, pulse, 45. Second set, 30, heels to toes, and then our 15-second set are jump squats if you can get there, okay? All right, 45 seconds, get set to pulse that squat in 2 and 1. Keep the intensity in the legs right here. Just press through. Keep it low, wherever low is for you. Find your low point and press it from there. Find the intensity coming into the quads, hamstrings and the glutes right here. Good, keep that short range. And then we're gonna get bigger and bigger with each set. And then decrease it back down. Seconds left. Good, walk it out right here. And now we're going heels to toes. So a bigger move, more intensity, adding in those arms. Set your position and go. Right here. So move your arms like this if you can. Pop up onto those toes. Sit into those heels. This is our second intensity level. And release. Now we're gonna go for those full out jump squats if you can. If not, just sticking with the heels to toes. But you'll do it for less time, right? All right, full out jump squats. Try and get airborne if you can. You can even rest in between each one, okay, if you need to. And relax right here. Going back to those heels to toes. Feel that intensity? Yeah, I do. Right here. Heels to toes. Hop up onto those toes. Seconds. One more set. Going back to those pulse squats. Hold your position. Get to your low point and pulse it from there. 45 seconds. Feel that burn at this point. We're at 30 seconds. So this pyramid principle, it allows you to increase and decrease your intensity with every circuit and every exercise that you're doing. So that's what our goal is. Increase intensity, decrease. So at the peak of that pyramid, that's where you're at your higher intensity. And then you bring that intensity back down. And relax. Awesome job, guys. Let's get some water. And we're going into our next strength combo. And once again, I'm going to still start with those 5-pound weights. Legs are going to be out wide. Toes are going to be turned out. Wide squat into that Arnold press. So you rotate and press here. Now, if you can't come all the way up, you're just pushing right there with those arms, okay? And again, trying to increase that weight every time. So start with your lightest weight that you feel comfortable with as far as what your highest weight is going to be if you're changing. Okay, get set and go. 45 seconds. Squat it down, rotate and press it up. Now, if you're doing this in the gym, you don't have to do it with combo moves or cardio. You can just do one simple move, like a squat or a bicep curl. You can take more rest in between, especially if you're going really heavy to try to increase muscle mass. Then you want to take more rest in between, increasing those weights. And again, doing less reps as you go up, and more reps with your lighter weights as you come down. Good. All right, let's go. I'm going to grab my 8-pound weights now. Same move. Getting the legs out wide. Palms up. And right here, one squat, one rotating press. And again, if you can't come all the way up, just give me a little push right there. You're going to still work those arms. Engage that center. Good, bringing it down. And I'm going for those 10-pound weights on that overhead press. It's only 15 seconds, so I only got to get a few in. Squat it, press it. And you can see I'm going to go slower, so I'm more controlled. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of reps in here. I'm going to go one more. And it's back to those 8s. Let's get set in position right here and go. You're back to your 30-second set. Keep going right there, guys. I'm coming in to say hi. Hope you guys are getting this, getting the concept of increasing that weight while you decrease your reps, and then going the opposite direction. While you decrease your weight back down, you increase your weight. You can do this with reps, doesn't have to be time. Again, I did time today. You just rep out with whatever reps you choose. So if you start with 10 reps at the bottom, then maybe you go 8 and 5 or something like that. All right, right up. I gotta go with my 5s. I've grabbed those 10s. I don't want to go back to those 10s. All right, you guys are in it. I'm just grabbing my 5s for that 45-second set. Certainly don't want my 10s for that 45-second set. Done. Awesome. All right, we're going back to cardio. We're working our skaters, okay? But skaters is going to be that higher level. So we're going to start out with our hamstring curls. Then we're going to go to our step side to side, big step and balance. Then we're going to go into our push, getting that hop from one side to the other, if you can. All right, so first thing, get your legs wide. Go into those hamstring curls. Get set. And go. 45-second set right here. So it's going to also start activating the muscles that you have to work. So it actually warms them up for that higher intensity move. Instead of going right into that high intensity move. And it actually makes that high intensity move a little stronger. Your body might be more capable of doing it after really getting those 2 sets warming it up. But again, if you need to stay at these the entire time, that's fine. 10 more seconds. Good, step side to side. And now we're gonna start from one side. So we wanna be on one leg completely, step it over to the other. Okay, and almost like a hamstring curl, but it's a big step, and we want to hold with a bend in the knee for a moment. Really get that weight from one leg off to the other. So this is a slower version of those skaters without the hop, and again, really acclimating that muscles to that work, so that by the time you get to that 15-second set, you're ready to really kind of pop into it. All right, let's go. One more setting if you can. Trying to hop and use some power to get from one leg to the other, right here. Push, push, push. And relax. Now we're going back to without that hop. We want that big step and that stability. So we're starting on one leg, big step, and you want to hold your balance. And you want to, the lower you are in that move, the more you're going to challenge those legs as well. So remember, slower version without the hop of those fingers. Focus on really transferring that weight from one leg to the other. And we're back to those hamstring curls. Our less intense movement of the three. So we can start here, and now we just quickly transfer one to the other, and we bring that heel right into your bottom. Almost there. Here comes your last 10 seconds in those hamstring curls. It almost kind of helps to bring that intensity back down, right? So you come up, you come down. You actually feel intensity in that cardiovascular strength, and then coming back down. All right, we got one more strength combo, one more cardio. So this is it. Let's finish it out. We're going with one weight, and I'm going to start with my 5-pound weight. And from here, I'm going to give you options, okay? You're going to have a side lunge, lift, bend and extend. Do not side lunge to the other side till that weight is down in position. Okay, now, if the side lunge is too much, just give me a plie squat where both knees bend, and then you're here. So you're centered the entire time, and you don't have to go side to side, okay? I'm going to do those side lunges, so I'll step out. Anybody who needs to, go ahead, get wide, with the toes turned out for that plie squat. Get set, and go. So if you're going to do that side lunge here, pop it up, bend and extend, and then right to the other side, come up, bend and extend, okay? Or just that center plie squat. Good, 45-second set with your lightest weight right here, and then increasing that weight each time. Just gonna go to the other side, and I'm gonna grab my 8-pound weight. Okay, so again, plie squat, or starting in the center somewhere with those feet, side lunge, lift. Now you got more weight if you've increased it to lift over that head. Okay, and if you can't go over that head, just stop the weight there. Okay, and you can even do a little curl right there and down. Okay, or you can simply lift it without any bending, so you don't have to come all the way overhead if that's too much for you. Okay. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go to my 10-pound weight. Last increase. Shoulders down and back, setting my position. And go. Side lunge with that plie squat. Make sure you really engage that core as you lift that weight up and go into that tricep extension. All right, I'm gonna quickly finish the other side and then grab my 8-pound weight. Let's go back to that 30-second set. All right, guys, we're right into it. Right away, 30-second set. Making our way back down. Finish up that other side. And I'm gonna grab my 5-pound weights to finish up our last and final strength combo. And go. Let's get those last 45 seconds in. Almost there, guys. Let's finish it out. And then we got one more cardio move left to do. And you're all done with your workout today. And once again, I'm just gonna finish on the other side. Make sure I even it out on those side lunges. And done. All right, our last and final cardio move is our X jumps. Okay, now just like the high knees, the intense one, pretty intense. So if you need to stay in the lower intensity each time, it's fine, okay? We're here into an X, right? We're gonna alternate one side to the other. Now our second intensity is trying to get a hop out and a hop in, okay? And then our third and final intensity, which is pretty intense, is trying to get airborne. Now again, you don't have to be there. If you are still working on these and those aren't strong enough yet, you're not gonna try to get airborne. You're just gonna stick with those jumping ones, okay? Or you're gonna stick here the entire time, and that's fine as well. Try to increase maybe your speed as you go to that 30 and 15-second set, all right? 45 seconds, last and final move right here, let's go. Starting here, so nice and easy. Maybe on the first one, especially if you're staying here, you wanna make it a smaller move, okay? If you're gonna increase your intensity and jump, you want to have bigger movement here and then increase with that jump. But you can increase with range of motion or with speed as well and keep this move just like this the entire time. Good, nice and easy. All right, so you're either sticking with the same one, maybe trying to go faster or bigger with the moves, or with me, adding that jump out and that jump in. Okay? And you can go faster, right? So maybe that's gonna be the next increase. Instead of getting airborne, you can go slow, hold in between each one here or here, building up that strength. Okay, so speed also increases that intensity. Range of motion getting lower and bigger. All right, so again, you're changing your speed, your range of motion, or getting airborne with me. Right here. And then you can wait in between each one if you just want to do a couple. Because these are hard, right? Especially if you're getting airborne. All right, one more for me, and that's it. Now we're gonna bring it back down so I can feel that intensity. So I'm going back to the jump. You guys could still be one-on-one, but again, try to make it maybe bigger, okay? I'm gonna be right here, jumping it in, jumping it out. All right, one more set. Going back to your lower intensity move. So one to one side, no jump. And again, maybe smaller moves. If you've been here the whole time, maybe now you're back to smaller moves, okay? But you make it still as big as you want if you want to keep that intensity up. And relax. You are all done, guys. You're done with that pyramid principle training workout that we did today with strength combos, alternating strength combos, and a cardio move. Breathe. Good. Nice and easy. Just step it out. We're going to go into our stretch, but just stay here for a moment. We want to bring that intensity down, especially from that cardio being our finish. Good. Stay here. Nice and easy. Side to side. Let's take the wide and hold. Hands on the thighs, shoulders down, hinge forward, flat back and hold. Roll it up halfway, get that nice spine stretch, open up that vertebrae behind you, and then flatten that back down, roll it all the way up and around, and then come up fast. Once you come up, roll the shoulders back. Let's take the left foot forward, right foot back, press the heel to the ground, right arm across that chest, press it in. Same arm up and back, reach down the back and press back. Rise it up, grab the wrist and pull. So you can see how you kind of have pyramid being like this. At that peak, you'll notice where you have your highest intensity level being either more weights or faster or whatever you're doing to increase that intensity. You're at the peak of that intensity and then you bring it back down. Rise it up and bring it in. Let's step it in, grab that foot and lift it up. And release, and reach. And you can see, so I showed you a couple different ways of doing it with strength and also with cardio, with weights and without weight, by increasing weight as your intensity or by increasing the level of what it is that you're doing. Slide it up, press it up, and we are going to take that left foot down, right foot forward, press that heel to the ground, left arm across that chest, press it in. Same arm comes up and back, reach down the back, press back. And release, grab the wrist and pull. Rise it up and release. Bring it in, grab that foot. Stand it up, lengthen, pull, hold. And release, take that heel to the front, slide and reach. Slide up, press up. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale and down one more time in. Exhale and down. You guys are all done. Fantastic work today, guys. We got one more day to finish out our week. And we are going to finish up with one more training principle. And that's going to be partial movement or half ranges. So I'll explain that to you tomorrow. We're going to definitely get some core in tomorrow. And we're going to maybe work something else, okay? So probably like shoulders or something like that. I want to kind of get a little bit of a focus tomorrow in probably the shoulders and the core. Not sure if I'll add anything else in, but it's going to be partial. I'm going to show you how to do partial training, okay, with those parts of the bodies, and you can apply that to any part that you do, full body or otherwise, okay? So stay tuned for tomorrow, our final day of the week. Thank you again for joining the workout. And you want to do it again, save it, share it with your friends if you want them to try it. Come back to this page, click on the videos, and again, all those videos are there for you. And I will be here tomorrow to finish out the week with you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.